Hi guys, my name is Alex. I am a sex coach, and recently I did a video on how to have sex, Sex 101, step-by-step guide about how to have amazing sexual experiences. If you missed that, go check it out and then come back to this video. But in this one, I'm going to go over how not to have sex, the step-by-step guide of having awful, horrible sex. Hopefully to wake some of you people up if you are currently doing any of these things and ruining your sex life so that you can stop them and have better sex because of it. So let's get into it. Step number one to awful, horrible sex is that, you're just gonna meet someone off the street, in a club, in the bar, wherever it is. You're just gonna spontaneously hook up with someone without talking about sex, without discussing sex, without even having a connection with that person. It's going to lead to pretty shallow, physically based sex. You might get off as a guy, it might be fine because you'll have an orgasm, but you're not going to provide a great sexual experience to your partner. As a woman, it's not going to be fulfilling, it's not going to be emotionally resonant, it's not going to be stimulating at all whatsoever. So that's step number one. Find someone that you don't know, you don't care about, and that you have no idea what they like sexually. Step number two, forget to shower. Don't be clean, don't be hygienic at all, because any distractions are going to be great because they're going to pull our partner out of the experience. Just remove any pleasure that they could have because they're going to be thinking about how you smell rather than how you feel, and that's going to lead to an amazing sexual experience. Step number three, we're going to forget about foreplay. Who cares about that? We just want the penetrative sex part, right? Who cares about turning your partner on, getting aroused, getting in the moment, getting in tune with each other's bodies, connecting on that deeper level, and just really kind of immersing ourselves in that experience? We don't need that. We're just going to rip the clothes off and go right in. Who cares the level of horniness, arousal our partner has? We just want some penetration. Step number four, it's all about your physical technique. Don't worry about dirty talking. Don't worry about being immersive. Don't worry about moaning or making noise. It's all about just stringing together, like a math equation, different physical techniques that you may have learned online. So you're going to do this position for a minute, then you're going to flip your partner over, do this different position for another minute, do some weird technique that you learned online about how to stimulate their G-spot, how to stimulate their J-spot, their A-spot, their C-spot, their clitoris, anything like that, right? You're just going to string these physical techniques together, only focusing on that, not focusing on anything to do with mental states or dirty talking or arousal or connection or anything like that, because it's all about physical stimulation, right? That's how we're gonna have better sex. Step number five, in addition to all of those physical things we're stringing together, we're gonna take little pauses, take little breaks, break the flow of continual physical stimulation, because that's how orgasms work, right? We need a pause. It's not a straight line up into the maximal stimulation that will cause an orgasm to happen. It's all about, pausing and then going again, and then pausing and then going again, and then pausing, and then eventually they're just going to have an orgasm randomly, maybe even while you're not even touching them. It's just going to be amazing, this kind of mental thing that's happening. Although we don't want to do anything mental, so forget about that. It's all about physical stimulation. Step number six, it's all about you, and it's all about when you are going to orgasm. So when you're ready, go ahead and do it. But make sure your sexual experience, the thrusting part, the penetrative part, is no shorter than 30 minutes, because everyone knows that all women love the same amount of timing in sex, 30 minutes to 1 hour. So if you're anywhere in between that, you're fine. If you're before that, then you're going to have to go back to step number five and pause. Wait a second. Wait until you get a little bit less horny, a little bit less aroused, a little bit less close to having your orgasm, and then continue on so that you can hit that 30-minute mark. Then it's all about you, your orgasm. Don't even care about them. If they reach orgasm by luck, by chance, then it's fine. Obviously, you don't know anything about them. You don't know what they like or dislike because you've never talked about sex with that person. So who really cares? If they reach orgasm, they reach orgasm. If they don't, it's their problem, right? Step number 8, model everything you do after porn. That's where we're going to learn how to have the most realistic, amazing sex, through porn. So if you're not currently modeling your sex through porn, then do that, because that's going to lead to amazing sex, right? Step number 8, or whatever step I'm on. Step number 8, After you've had your orgasm, get out of there. Don't talk to that person ever again. Leave and never come in contact with them again. If they do say that you are not them, you just maybe look like them, you have no idea, you never met them before, and that's it. You know, because we're just going to use that person for sex. They are an object to us, and that's all there is to it. There is no connection to be had, no personal growth to be had, no experience beyond the physical, just getting yourself off. That's all that sex is about. And so that's what you're gonna have to do, is just kind of ignore that person ever existed and get out of there. Step number 9 is rinse and repeat. Continue the same things you've been doing over and over again, meeting strangers over and over again, only having casual sex, because obviously casual sex is going to lead to the best sex, right? Wrong. So everything in this video is the opposite pretty much of what you should do. If you are doing any of these things, if you are implementing any of these things, behaving in any of these ways, then cut it out and do the opposite, and then you will have better sex. So many times I see people doing all of these things, and these are pretty much the most common things I see when people are having bad sexual experiences, bad sex lives. They want to improve the sex they are having, the sex they provide. It's all a combination of these things. Maybe not all of them, but some of them or most of them. So if you can remove these habits, these behaviors, these things that you're doing, your sex will get better. You will enjoy it more, and your partner will enjoy it more. And you'll have more fulfilling sex because of that. Sex isn't just good because of how it makes you feel. The way you can make someone else feel, if you know that you are providing pleasure to someone else, that is an amazing confidence booster. It's so fulfilling. It's such a good feeling to have. So go for that, and you'll have better sex, and do the opposite of everything that I've said in this video. And again, check out my actual step-by-step guide on how to have good sex, great sex every single time with any partner ever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something, and hope you can get out there and have better sex because of it.